Hello everyone, I'm Phoebe and I'm part of the environmental team at Vegware and I work as one of their waste management consultants. Today I'm going to talk through why we focus on composting and how we support our customers to compost. So firstly, as Beth mentioned earlier, traditional food packaging can be difficult to recycle because it's often made of mixed materials that will need to be separated. And also, due to the nature of the product, it can be contaminated with food. But compostable packaging allows us to overcome these issues. So all of the materials that Vegware use in their packaging are commercially compostable. And the key to Vegware is the ability to capture both packaging and food scraps and break them down into compost. In terms of certification, we hold the deepest set of compostability certification in the compostable market. And this allows us to build trust with commercial composting facilities because it shows that our products will break down in under 12 weeks within their systems. And just a side note, you won't see Vegware using terms such as biodegradable or degradable because these don't tell the consumer anything about where or how fast something can break down. So an example of that is wood is a biodegradable material, but a log cabin can stand for generations. Next slide, please. Thank you. So Vegware focus on commercial or industrial composting for end-of-life processing. And the best process suited to our products is in-vessel composting. Sorry, Kelly, do you mind going back one slide? We run extensive trials with composting facilities to enable them to accept our material into their waste stream. And this slide shows the before and after photos of Vegware compostable packaging and food waste. So on the left there, the waste that's been captured in compostable liners, and the same waste 50 days later as 10mm screened compost. So one challenge is that the UK favours anaerobic digestion for food waste collections rather than in-vessel composting, but we are part of a UKRI research project looking at the feasibility of processing compostable packaging in anaerobic digestion plants. So keep an eye out on our socials for updates on that. So how do we get used Vegware product to the appropriate composting facilities? There's a few options. So we work with local waste collectors to build regular trade waste collections. And depending on where you're located, this might be a packaging only collection or a mingled packaging and food waste service. For larger sites, we can also help to set up dedicated collections. So this might be a skip or a pallet box that is on site and then is collected once full. And finally, there's also a UK-wide solution, which is our post-back service, where the user buys a pack of boxes and requests a courier collection once they're ready. And the cost of that collection is included in the initial cost of the service. You can look out for our Keen to Compost form on the website if you're interested to learn a bit more about any of those solutions. For clients that are looking to close the loop by composting their disposable packaging, we work through our 5 steps to composting. This is specifically aimed at closed sites, so ones where the products are used and disposed of on site. So an example would be like an office or school or stadium, something like that. And the 5 steps that we work through include identifying compostable alternatives for all of the disposables that they use. We'll consult on the best recycling solution, design materials to help communicate the new waste system, and host engagement days. This is a value-added service waste consultancy package that is available to Vegware's customers. Just a quick note to say that we do also have a range of home compostable products. So this would include our Nourish moulded fibre range shown on the left, got compostable bin liners and Nature Flex bags, such as the sandwich bags in the bottom right image there. So whilst compostability will always be the primary focus of the business, we have also tested the recyclability of over 250 of our fibre-based products through PTS lab-based testing. And for our fibre-based products, we use the term made from recyclable materials as opposed to recyclable, since the reality of whether the product is actually able to be recycled depends on different scenarios. So firstly, the process of the waste collector and paper mills, this can vary a lot. And secondly, the amount of food residue on the packaging will affect how recyclable it is. So that's the same as we were talking about the traditional food packaging earlier. And that's why we still see industrial composting to be the best solution for our full range. And that's why we have the environmental expertise to support our clients to compost. Thank you.